Songs have always been part of the Disney magic, but they are more than just catchy melodies and chart-topping hits. They are woven into the very DNA of how Disney tells its stories. In the early 20th century, music in film was mostly treated as a novelty, something added on, but not necessarily essential to the story. But Walt Disney had a radically different vision. With the release of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1937, he set out to redefine how music could function in cinema, especially in animation. As early as 1934, while Snow White was still in development, Walt was already pushing back against how Hollywood musicals typically worked. He disliked how songs in those films would abruptly pause the story to sing a song, essentially interrupting the narrative. He told his staff, "Really, we should set a new pattern, a new way to use music. Weave it into the story so somebody doesn't just burst into song." And that's exactly what Snow White did. In Snow White, the songs aren't just breaks in the action, they are the action. Characters sing while they clean, while they work, while they dream, and they reveal who they are, making music an active part of the storytelling fabric. Film historian David Tietjen called it the finest example of the total creative integration of film and music, better constructed than any musical picture of that era. From that moment on, Disney wasn't just animating fairy tales, they were pioneering a new kind of musical, one where songs deliver exposition, develop characters, and move the plot forward, and it all began with Snow White. This approach became a foundational part of what makes Disney so magical. Classics like Pinocchio with When You Wish Upon a Star, Dumbo with Baby Mine, and Cinderella with A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes continued Disney's legacy of using song to convey emotion and story. In 1989, The Little Mermaid sparked the Disney Renaissance. Part of Your World echoed the spirit of earlier classics while setting a new standard for character-driven musical storytelling. Over the next decade, Disney would perfect this formula, with music playing a vital role in some of its most beloved films. In the mid-2000s, however, Disney moved away from traditional musicals. Some films leaned more on non-diegetic pop songs, offering more soundtrack-driven atmosphere and less narrative singing. But that changed with Princess and the Frog. Princess and the Frog features one of Disney's most stylistically rich and thematically integrated soundtracks. With music by Randy Newman, the film draws heavily from the New Orleans' vibrant traditions: jazz, blues, gospel. Newman's original songs immerse the audience in 1920s Louisiana, combining classic Disney musical structure with deeply rooted Southern musical influences. From the opening number, Down in New Orleans, performed by Dr. John, the film immediately establishes its sonic identity and cultural setting. Tiana's Almost There serves as her I Want song, expressing ambition and determination through upbeat jazz, accompanied by a stylized Art Deco visual sequence that reinforces her dream of opening a restaurant. Dr. Facilier's Friends on the Other Side delivers a show-stopping villain number, infused with eerie voodoo undertones and syncopated rhythms, showcasing Newman's ability to blend theatricality and menace through music. The soundtrack continues to showcase narrative-driven songs. When We're Human is a joyful celebration of hope and identity, while Gonna Take You There channels infectious energy to propel the journey forward. Ma Belle Evangeline, Ray's heartfelt ballad, adds emotional depth, and Dig a Little Deeper, sung by Mama Odie, delivers the film's core message in a gospel-style anthem that true fulfillment comes from within, not external success. Songs are no less integral to the DNA and the success of Disney Lorcana. Their importance throughout Disney's long history was not lost on the game's designers. Within the game, songs are some of the most powerful cards players can wield. While you can exert ink and spend resources to play a song card like any other card in your deck, songs truly shine when they are sung by a character already in play. By exerting a character with an ink cost equal to or greater than the song's cost, the song can be played for free, no ink required. And in the case of sing-together songs, multiple characters can sing in harmony to play even the most expensive of songs. The song mechanic gives players a major tempo advantage. Singing a song can let you remove opposing characters, generate additional resources, or gain other significant benefits, all while keeping your ink unexerted and ready to play even more cards. Between the first chapter and Reign of Jafar, Ravensburger has added 77 songs to the game's catalog, with popular modern films Frozen and Encanto receiving the lion's share of cards, along with Hercules, a film with an undeniably powerful soundtrack. One might assume that song cards are one and done. One Disney Lorcana song card per Disney song. However, Ravensburger has found a unique way around this conundrum. For many songs in the game, the card name doesn't match the title of the song itself. Instead, the team often selects memorable lyrics to name their cards. For example, there are no cards in the game titled The Gospel Truth across Disney Lorcana's first 8 sets, yet there are 2 cards that come from that song. And then along came Zeus and stopped chaos in its tracks. The songs with the most cards are The Family Madrigal from Encanto, represented by The Family Madrigal, Fantastical and Magical, and This Is My Family, as well as Be Prepared from The Lion King, which appears as Teeth and Ambitions, Be King Undisputed, and Be Prepared itself. Arguably one of the most iconic cards in Disney Lorcana, thanks in no small part to Baker, also known as Lorcana Villain, a Disney Lorcana broadcaster and content creator. It's become something of a tradition that if Be Prepared is played on the main stage while Baker is present, he and the crowd break into the song together, chanting or singing the iconic line.
We see Maui hit it.
And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Be prepared! Hey, give yourselves a round of applause. Let's make this an epic event. Well done, my friends.
This connection between the cards and the songs was very much intentional, as Ryan Miller mentioned to Eric Switzer in one of his earliest Disney Lorcana interviews.
The songs are just such a fun mechanic because oftentimes people sing the song as they play it. And so whenever there's like a room full of Lorcana people playing, you'll just hear random bits of songs. Like one of my favorites is Let It Go. Let It Go is a song that you can take one of your opponent's characters and turn them into ink.
Right.
And so you have to sing, just let it go, let it go, right? It's just super fun, right?
When seeing the iconography of the visuals on the card combined with the memorability of the melodies in your head and the lyrics on the cards, you can't help but sing the song, at least in your head. While Be Prepared may be the most memorable card thanks to the community, the most played song is actually another Disney villain classic, Friends on the Other Side. This 3-cost song allows you to draw 2 cards, and if you're playing Amethyst, you need a really good reason not to include it in your deck. Songs gained even more power with the release of Disney Lorcana's 4th set, Ursula's Return, which introduced the Sing Together mechanic. This allowed multiple characters to sing the same song, unlocking powerful effects sooner than a solo singer could. Fittingly, these sing-together songs are all originally performed by groups or choruses within the films, like Under the Sea, the Mob Song, Dig a Little Deeper, and perhaps the most notorious, A Pirate's Life. A Pirate's Life is a 6-cost song that causes each opponent to lose 2 lore while you gain 2. Initially, it flew under the radar until the arrival of Maui Half-Shark, a 6-cost character who could sing A Pirate's Life all by himself, and gains an additional lore whenever an action is played, and all songs are considered actions in Disney Lorcana. Not only that, but Maui Half-Shark can even retrieve the song from the discard pile and sing it again and again and again. Maui and A Pirate's Life have been staples of multiple top-performing decks since the Half-Shark was released, even becoming a signature combo for the first-ever Disney Lorcana champion, DKP. Due to their power, songs are especially memorable, just like they are within the films. Whether you win or lose a game, there's typically a turn where a key song shuts you down or opens up new opportunities. This strategy proved so strong that it became the backbone of the very first deck to win a Disney Lorcana challenge. Piloted by Frank Karsten, his Amber Steel deck, built around a full ensemble of powerful singers, catapulted him into the annals of Disney Lorcana history as the inaugural Disney Lorcana Challenge champion. After Frank's win, almost every DLC Challenge champion has featured multiple songs in their decks, with Diego Saz's winning list packing a whopping 19 songs. Ed Chu utilized the powerful Be Prepared to protect his locations and the consistency of friends on the other side to keep his hand healthy. Brian Cortade used a suite of Emerald discard songs to keep his opponent's hands empty, while supporting himself with Steel songs to remove any opposing glimmers from the board. DKP combined the power of Ruby and Sapphire to gain bursts of lore with Maui Half Shark and A Pirate's Life, as well as draw cards while simultaneously inking with How Far I'll Go. Songs are great, but they are at their best when sung by characters with the singer keyword, an ability that allows certain characters to sing above their ink cost. Ariel Spectacular Singer has been a mainstay in every Amber deck featuring songs as a primary way to gain advantage. Whether she is singing And Then Along Came Zeus, casting thunderbolts and banishing opposing glimmers, or about Cruella de Vil and the sudden chill you feel up your spine, forcing her opponents to discard, or A Whole New World, which can refresh your hand while putting your opponent on the back foot, Ariel always has a place in song-based decks. But characters with the singer keyword aren't the only ones who can synergize well with songs. Ariel Sonic Warrior, the Muses, Proclaimers of Heroes, and Cinderella Stout-Hearted are just a few standout examples of characters with game-changing song synergy. And today, it is my pleasure to reveal an often overlooked card with a fantastic musical synergy who will be returning in Fabled. Mama Odie, Mystical Maven, a 3-cost, uninkable, 1-strength, 3 willpower character that quests for 1 and has the ability, This Is Going to Be Good. Whenever you play a song, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell, face down, and exert it. Mama Odie is a card that I think hasn't really reached her full potential, and with a fresh format coming in Fabled, I think she could find new life in Sapphire decks looking to out-ink their opponents while taking tempo. Playing a character on turn 2, then playing Mama Odie on turn 3 allows you to sing a 2-cost song like Heffalumps and Woozles, which can stop a Daisy Duck in her tracks, draw you a card, and simultaneously provide an ink with Mama Odie's ability. Not to mention, Mama Odie can sing powerful songs like Into the Unknown, I'm Still Here, and This Is My Family. With many songs that gave her trouble before being rotated out, Mama Odie will find some blue skies and sunshine. Guaranteed. I'm going to play 3 for Mama Odie. She's an uninkable 1/3. Whenever I play a song, I may put the top card of my deck into my inkwell face down and exert it. Hercules will sing How Far I'll Go, and we will look at the top 2 cards of my deck and put 1 into my hand and the other into the inkwell face down exerted. Draw from Rafiki. Second time inking, I'll draw from Chicha. I sang a song, so I'll ink with Mama Odie and draw from Rafiki. This is fun. I like this. We should play this more often, everyone. I will sing Let It Go on Alma. Almost Got to Go.
You got some triggers.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I sung a song. You're right. This deck is fun. All right. So I'll ink with Mama Odie and draw a card from Rafiki.
Stop. That's so good.
It's pretty fun. So many fun things I can do. It's deciding what fun things I want to do. Thank you for coming on this journey with me through the brief history of Disney Lorcana songs. I hope you did enjoy the trip down memory lane, but if you were only here for the card reveal, I hope you're excited that Mama Odie, Mystical Maven, will be returning in Fabled. I cannot wait to get my hands on these new cards. Thank you so much to Ravensburger and the Disney Lorcana team for providing me with this card reveal. I am incredibly grateful, and I don't take anything that I get as a content creator for granted. I hope to do much more for the community and with the community and Ravensburger in the future. And if you'd like to see more from me, please take a moment to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. It really, really helps me out a lot. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.